We're going to have the songbird in our studios to have a chit chat, and it's going to be an all girly affair here on the area, gang. I can tell you that the songbird has finally arrived in our studios here at Plus 89.9 FM, and we're gonna get talking. But don't forget that we are live on our Facebook, Plus 899 FM. You can go stream, like, comment, share, so that we can have an interactive discussion or interview. I don't want to call it an interview. Let's have a discussion here in our studio. So, welcome the songbird.
Thank you.
I was waiting for that voice. Thank you. Okay, so let me start off with this. Yeah, you are actually everywhere, and let me hit you with this. Do you know Oheneba Kofi Bempa?
Just remind me a little bit.
He walks so close with your dad. Oh.
My memory is quite bad. Okay. But I feel like if I see him, I'm gonna know.
You're gonna know.
Yeah.
Okay. So some time back, Ohineba told me that there is this lady going to blow Ghanaians' minds because she's coming out, and after that, she's gonna be on the lips of everyone. Wow. I'm like, okay, who's this lady? She says she goes by the name Gyakie, and she is the daughter of the legend Nane Champo. I'm like, okay. So when you dropped that song, I was like, okay. And he said, Mami Day Asem na Mekachero. I'm like, okay. Let's start this way. What inspired your journey into music?
When I started doing music, the first song I recorded, I didn't have it in mind that I was going to do music. You know, everything started off. I feel like everything started off of God's plan. That was what His plan was, and I just had to make sure I work hard to make sure that that plan actually works out. So my first record actually happened through me meeting a mutual friend, and then ending up seeing that they had a microphone at their hostel on campus, and then asking the producer to send me some beats for me to try something on. He sent me the beats, and then I wrote to the song. I recorded the song at his hostel. The journey literally started from there. Yeah.
A while ago, I saw a picture of yourself and your dad in studio. You were quite little.
Yeah.
And the rumors and the speculation is, that was when she started recording.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, so I was about 6, 7. Yeah, and during that period, my dad used to go to the studio a lot. And he also used to do a lot of rehearsals. So whenever he's going, say over the weekends, if my siblings and I are not in school or we're not doing anything at home, he takes us along. So that was one of the days where he had a studio session, and then we were in the house, we were not doing anything, my brother and I. So he was like, we should come to the studio with him. Went to the studio, and then he told me to go in front of the microphone and record something. So that was how that picture was taken. I was meant to go into the booth and then do a freestyle, and I actually recorded a song.
What song was it?
It's called Lollipop, but it's not out.
Is it out?
Girl.
Is it gonna come out?
Maybe
Maybe. We want to listen to that so that we will link it to that time.
Everything.
Okay, now myself, I don't like it when somebody's glory will be pushed to maybe some past glories of their family or a relative. But then people say that, Gyakie, it is because of the father. That is why she's hitting everywhere, and that's why she's having her notes well. She's coming out with a banger and all that. My girl, tell us, if aside your dad's legacy, who's Gyakie?
Yeah, that's one thing that I had to encounter when I started, especially around the time when the artwork for my EP, the Seed EP, came out. That was when a lot of people got the confirmation that my dad was Nane Champo. But prior to that, I've always wanted to build a name for myself. I've always wanted my journey to be about me and how I started. And in as much as I could have gotten the chance to have him, take me into all the rooms easily, I didn't really do that because I wanted to feel like I was doing this journey from the scratch, and I wanted to see how I was going to
They should
go
see you
with it.
just like you, Gyakie, coming out.
Exactly. And I think that's what I was able to achieve until I used the artwork of me and him in the studio for my first EP, and then that was when people got to know that he was indeed my father.
Wow.
Yeah.
What were some of the biggest lessons you learned early after your breakthrough?
I think I learned to be very confident in my sound and to not compare myself to any other artist. Comparison is the thief of joy. The moment you start comparing yourself, oh my goodness, I feel like I'm lacking behind. This person is doing this and I'm not doing that. If you do that, you're going to lose focus and you will not be able to do the things you want to do. But if you are doing anything you're doing and you're focused and you know that you're doing it just for yourself, you're going to achieve so much more. But the moment you start comparing yourself to people, that's when you start feeling like you are not even doing enough. Meanwhile, you are probably doing enough and you're doing the best.
Sure.
It only happens when you start comparing yourself to other people. So yeah, after Forever blew up and I dropped a couple of singles after that, I started realizing that the audience started comparing me to other artists. And I wasn't really comfortable with that, because in as much as I would say, I don't want you guys to talk about that, I'm a human being. A bit me ramitrim. It could get into my head, and then I'll start feeling a certain type of way. So I really tried to guard myself against having those kind of thoughts in my mind that, oh, they're comparing me to this person is ahead of me, or this person is behind me. No, it's my journey and my journey alone, and that's literally what it is.
It's her journey and it's her journey alone. Now, let me know, who writes your lyrics for you?
I do. 95% of my songs were written by me.
I've interviewed a couple of people and then they'll tell you that, okay, sometimes when I sleep, then it will drop. And then someone will tell you, oh, sometimes even when I am at my cool space, then I'll start having the lyrics. Sometimes it's about what happens to me in life. Walk us through your creative process, how you write your lyrics.
It's very spiritual.
Highly spiritual.
Highly, extremely, because sometimes I even shock myself with the kind of lyrics that come to me, because most of my songs I record it from a freestyle. So I listen to the beats, I freestyle on the beats, and then I look at that to give it a storyline or know what I want to talk about.
Okay.
And freestyling is just you bringing out everything that will just come out of your mouth. You don't even think about what you're about to say. And that's how most of the songs I've done have been.
Okay.
So I always say that it's spiritual. I can't really explain how some of the words come to me, but I'm just grateful to God that I'm able to experience something like that.
How do you pick collaborations?
Energies. Based off energies. And again, it just comes to me.
It just comes to you.
Say I'll record a song, the name will pop up in my mind, and if I reach out, oh, I have a song that I think you are going to sound good on. What will now make it happen is the energy that you give me. Because if it's a collaboration, it's the two of us putting something together to bring it out.
Sure.
I wouldn't want it to be one-sided. I would want the two of us to make sure the music does what it's supposed to do. Yeah, so yeah, it's always energies, the right energies all the time.
The right energies all the time. Now, you spoke about how some criticisms or comparisons affect you or affected you back then.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges you've been through these past few years?
Challenges. One of them has to be trying my very best not to allow some of the negative criticisms to get to me. I had to really try my best to see a bad comment and just walk past it.
How?
It's really difficult,
I know.
for you to, it's like standing in front of someone, the person is insulting you and you can't do nothing.
You can't react.
You can't say a word. I think it would be very difficult for anybody to do that. But because the phone and data is very, a bit, is the word feasible, or however the word is, but it's very easy to get on the internet and say anything to anyone. So because of that, unfortunately, you get a lot of people come and say any sorts of things to you, and depending on how you want to be, you would either respond or you just let it go. So I had to choose between the two, and I chose to be the person that will walk away. That has to be one of the
maybe I can't I would want to draw that inspiration from you, but now anybody that attacks me, I attack back.
Girl,
for my sanity.
I'm telling you, so many times I wish, but
Sir,
it's not easy.
even you see that the fact is sometimes the people that are even throwing those things, when they meet you in person,
girl,
they can't say
sure
where.
There's been so many people that I've met that probably have said something that maybe I didn't see, but everything, God is always watching.
God is watching.
Your time will come.
Let's talk about Sankofa. Sankofa Yentri.
Yeah, but me them say me pay.
I didn't think Gyakie won't pay. I didn't think I won't go for back.
Cause well, this is because of the topic. In this song, I'm talking about love. I'm talking about the fact that I found somebody that I really want to be with, and I'm telling this person to treat me right, so that I don't have to go back to my ex who is a Casanova. I don't want to be with a Casanova.
Let's be back to your dad, Casanova.
Yeah, literally. When I actually wrote that line, I was like, oh my God, my dad actually has a song that has Casanova
in it.
Yeah. So it was like, yeah.
Okay. So, is it personal?
Sankofa. No, Sankofa is not personal. It's a storyline that I wrote.
Girl.
For my beloved audience, girl.
Girl, are you sure about that? Okay, she said it's not personal. So if you ever tagged her that, maybe Gyakie is talking about personal stuff in Sankofa.
No, I'm not talking about anyone.
Okay. So what message or emotions were you trying to convey out there? I have a mantra that Adia Meja to me in Sankofa.
Exactly.
So anytime I am choosing someone or something, I make sure it is of quality.
Thank you.
So what message is in Sankofa that listeners would take away?
First thing would be, I think in this song I really appreciated how beautiful good love is. Just me telling this guy nice things, especially at the rap side of the song. I was literally just saying all the nicest things that I could say to the person. And yeah, like I said, it's literally the positive side of love, not negative. The only part where I would say is not the positive side of the song is me just saying that we are not going back for any ex relationship that is toxic, girl.
That's so toxic.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Gyakie, are you in a relationship?
No.
You single?
Yeah. And searching.
And searching?
Yeah.
Mr. Shak, how you doing? I'm fine. Mr. Shak says he's fine.
Yeah.
So Gyakie says she's single. So this song, is it to somebody out there?
Sankofa.
Yeah.
Sankofa is for the fans.
It's for the fans.
So anybody that will listen and can relate to it, you just take it for yourself. I made it for you.
Let's listen to Sankofa. And when we return, we continue this chit-chat with the songbird, Gyakie. Wait. Let me kill your spirit. What did you say there?
Wosa, na wana neba. Whose child is this? Because, girl, I'm so in love.
In the song. Nah, I didn't reroute. In the song, I didn't reroute, Gyakie. Please, in the song, the ink is on. In the song.
In the song.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like you liking someone so much that you want to know who their parents are. Yeah.
Gyakie, you see, the what catches me is that phrase there. Osa,
Yeah. You know, Wosa is a chant. It's a popular chant. I don't know if you've heard it before. Yeah.
Osa, all right?
I feel like it could be that.
Okay.
I need to do like a proper research on where it's originally from. But I know it's a very popular chant, and that's why when it gets to that part, it's like it really
raises
elevates the song. Yeah, exactly.
Girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in love.
Yeah. So it's wosa na hwana neba. I'm beginning to think I don't need another lover. I found
Charlie.
you today. I don't want to go back. I don't want to be with a Casanova.
Kaish.
Yes.
The rhyme scheme, please.
yeah.
Those who did literature, is it A B A B?
Exactly. They need to put it down and let us see.
Yeah. Okay. So, what was the technique? How did you just craft all this thing?
Okay. Sankofa is, I could say, is the last song, if I'm not mistaken, that made it to the album.
Okay.
So the album was done, everything submitted, and I ended up, I had a studio session with Afro Lecturer. He produced the song, and we had a session. The studio session was not meant to record a song for the album. I was just making some music.
Okay.
So he played the beat for Sankofa, and I was like, nah, this beat, I know that I'm going to sound really good on it. So I did a freestyle, and the next day, I played the freestyle to my manager, and he was really in love with it. So we had to make Afro Lecturer come the next day so that I would write actual words to the freestyle.
Okay.
And then after recording, everybody in the camp was like, nah, this song is really like, people are going to love it so much. So that was it, the last song that made it to the album.
How has the response been so far after the release?
Amazing. It's only 6 days old, and the visuals has 1 million views.
Kaish.
So the visuals is out on YouTube. You can check it out. 6 days old. I'm very happy that, you know, when you are creating something that you have a positive feeling about, when it comes out and the people love it the way you expected, it's always a very nice feeling, you know.
How do you measure the success of a song?
To be honest, at first I used to really calculate a lot, but right now, even when I'm making a post, I don't really look at the numbers and the views, the likes and I don't look at all of that. I feel like so far as it's on the internet, anybody can chance on it. You know, you don't have to. The person doesn't necessarily have to follow you. I've chanced on a lot of creatives that I'm not following, that I fall in love with their craft. Maybe they wouldn't even know that I'm a fan of their work, and it's the same way I wouldn't also know who out there is very big that's a fan of my work, but they've probably not approached me yet. So when I just create, I just put it out and it does what it has to do.
Well. Okay. Now let's talk about choreography. How do you come up with that?
So this choreography that we did in Sankofa, this is my first time dancing like that. Yeah, like even myself, I was like, Gyakie, you can do all of this. Okay. So I shocked myself. I'm very happy that Andy Majise, who shot the visuals, thought of something like that. We had to do rehearsals with the girls for a couple of weeks, and I actually discovered that I actually could do those kind of dance moves. I didn't know until I did it.
You did it?
Yeah, so when we finished,
and you killed it.
This one is going to do well.
But I wanted to say Apeke. Okay, Apeke. Now, there is this aura about you. Like, I think the songbird really suits you.
Aww.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I just want to wish you well.
Thank you so much.
I want you to be Gyakie. Do you. And give us great songs. Let us love your music. And I pray for long life for you.
Thank you so much, and amen. Or long life and more money.
Oh, yes. Long life and more money.
More money.
I would want to go to our socials and read some messages from our viewers. Okay. Laura Bradshaw says, Gyakie with 1 million love or heart. Ataya Abbott says, fire Gyakie. S. Joe Geoffrey says, my crush Gyakie. Please, Joe, since she's saying that she's single, can she coming?
The DMs are open.
Do you manage your own account?
Everything.
Joe, obviously the door is your front. Thunderboy says, hi Gyakie, I would love to hear you and Mabel on a song. I don't know who Mabel is.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've heard of
any Mabel. Maybe Thunder, you can DM her as she said, and maybe she would respond to you, and then you take it from there. Seth Demoni says, daughter of a legend, continuing her father's legacy and protecting it with good vibe. I love you, Gyakie.
Love you too.
Laura again says, the voice alone, oh my god, Gyakie. James Na says, you are on fire.
Thank you.
Cassie Gina says, she's so pretty.
Oh,
You should
thank
see her in
you.
person. Yeah, so the message is there. Plenty.
Plenty love.
Plenty
man.
love from our listeners and our viewers to you. But then, Jackie, this is what we want to end the discussion, unfortunately. But then, my dear,
Oh, yeah.
if someone listening to us is yet to stream your song, where should they go?
Okay, Sankofa, the audio is out on every streaming platform, and the music video is also available on YouTube. Remember that Sankofa is my first single of the year, and it's a song of my debut album, After Midnight. My album, After Midnight, is also in the pipeline, and it's coming really soon. I'm really appreciative all the support and everything. Sometimes it gets very overwhelming for me, like, but I love everybody back, and keep streaming Gyakie music.
Jackie Music. The fans are...
Hey, this is my fan's name, and I said I want to change it too. I don't like the Gyakie chance again. So you guys, if you are watching, DM me and give me the name. We need to change our name before 2025 will end.
Hallelujah. We
Yeah.
don't want any Jackie
Please,
Chance.
no more Gyakie Chance. Stop calling yourself Gyakie Chance.
Okay, on this note, we want to say bye-bye to you. Hey, but then we are not saying bye-bye here.
Guys, let me give you guys an information.
Okay.
I traveled 1 hour to come to PLUZZ. That's how much I love PLUZZ.
Hey.
1 hour, 10 minutes.
Hey,
It's not easy.
aren't we lucky? Aren't we lucky to have Jackie here?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, darling, for
Thank you
passing
for
through, and it's
having
an
me.
honor having you. And we
thank
wish you the
for
very best.
always
This is
supporting
home.
my
This is
music.
home.
Yeah.
So anytime
I
you want to come,
listen to PLUZZ, so sometimes I just tune in randomly and I hear my song and I'm like, these people are real.
we love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love you. So yes, this is home. Come back anytime.
100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Have a lovely night.
Thank you.
Bye bye. So that was Jackie, and it's been a great time with her. We'll take a breather. When we return, there is news bit at 5 with AC Quentin.